The Lancer Evolution series that continued for the Evo 1, 2, and 3 took a major leap forward in 1996. With the full model change of the base Lancer sedan, the true second generation of the Evo series, the Lancer Evolution IV was born. The mounting position of the 4G63 engine was flipped around 180 degrees, and the output now reached 276 horsepower, with maximum torque also improved to 260.3 pounds. But the most significant change was the introduction of the electronically controlled AYC, which now replaced the mechanical LSD in the rear differential of previous models. Following thereafter, the Lancer Evo 5 appeared in 1998. The Evo 5 was given a bigger size body than the previous Lancers to meet World Rally Championship specifications. While its rivals took full advantage of the World Rally car regulations, which started in 1997, the Lancer Evo stuck to fighting on as a Group A car, and the introduction of a wide body was an obvious necessity. The engine's maximum torque was then improved to 274.8 pounds, and some changes were implemented, such as using a helical LSD for the front differential and inverted dampers for the suspension. In January 1999, an even more advanced Evo 6 appeared. External differences with the 5 were mirrored, but the internals had thoroughly matured as a road-going sports car with a further refined engine and suspension. The first anniversary model ever in the Lancer Evo series appeared in December of 1999, based on the Evo 6, commemorating the first 4 consecutive World Rally Championships wins ever by Tommy McKinnon. The Tommy McKinnon edition, which is the edition I'm driving, appeared in a limited production run of 2,500 cars. The model was given a large front spoiler along with other parts, as well as having a revised suspension stroke and quicker steering, which geared for on-road driving. This was the final and ultimate model in the second-gen Lancer Evolution series. This is the car I will be using for today's episode of Gran Turismo 6. Today's races, which are the first race is down at Brands Hatch, then Willow Springs International Raceway, and Grand Valley Speedway. Opponents we will have in this race, we have a 2005 Mazda Atenza, 1996 Lancer Evolution 4, and a 2009 Audi TTS. This car has premium interior. Hope you guys are going to be enjoying your afternoon. Technically the last afternoon before school starts, or last day of summer technically. So today's episode, we got the first race. We got an Audi RS6 and an Audi RS4, 1999 Lancer Evolution, another 19 Lancer Evolution, 2007 Subaru Impreza WRX STI, 2002 Lancer Evolution, and the 2002 Nissan Skyline R32. Let's go. Clip the grass, it's worth it. The car is also very, very sensitive to steering sometimes, which you kind of saw me just bobble out right there. And I love the gear response in this car too. Compared to the Acura RSX, which took a while to kind of go through the gears stock, this car can just grab gears like crazy. Down at second, there's a concept car at a Hyundai ahead of us. Look at this, gear switching all the way. We're in gear 5th right now. gear 5, down to 4, down to 3rd, then kicking it back up to 4th once I'm around this corner. Top 5 up ahead now. See if I can get another one here. Wow, we dove that car in that time. Right into the dirt. We're just going to slide right into the lead. Guess we're going to try to get to the inside of the other Evo that we're driving. Just shove the Audi out of the way. Going to come off the last turn. We're going to start the last lap. It's an Evo battle for the win. If we keep going, we're going to drop right through the gears. Kick the car out. We're up to 2.2 seconds, and we're just going to slightly kick to the right. And we won. Boing! We crashed, but we won. Oh, we almost got T-boned there. Look at all these guys splitting me. This Evo is freaking powerful, by the way. I love racing this car because just how much it just grabs right through the gears. So much, you know? Next race is down at Willow Springs. Got some David Bowie. It's kind of a nice little summary to tribute to how fun the summer has been. Creating exciting videos, being able to spend some time away from the stress of school, and unfortunately we got to go back. And holy cow, this race is an Impreza, Lancer, and Skyline orgy. Lancer, Subaru, Mitsubishi, Subaru, Nissan, one GTO. There's a fucking Mitsubishi GTO in this race. It's an orgy of all these cars. Here we go. That's why this Galaxy isn't even there like we usually do. To the inside, up to 3rd, up to 8th. Look at this. Look at him carrying all this power through the corner. Oh, we're in the dirt. Look at that. We're up in 7th. See if we can get by these guys. These two Subis. A little bit of contact there. We're flying. This thing's flying. We got a lot of power in this car. I have no problems with us getting to the front. Brandon Lombardo is in 3rd. Look at me just barreling through this corner. For some reason, this song is giving me major 10th grade vibes when I hear it. Because I listen to this a lot, especially probably about the 2-3 weeks after I got my PS3. I put this song on there just for kicks. And I've fallen in love with it. But then again, Lifehouse does make some pretty good music. Compared to other artists like, Lil Uzi Vert and Megan Trainor, Nicki Minaj, all those shitbox artists, it's just pathetic. I'm glad there's still a few good artists out there. Like, I heard Waka Flocka's still got some good songs. Young D had some good songs. Exhibit basically fell off the face of the earth to work on some other rap work with Young D. Basically, there hasn't been a new Exhibit album since 2012, which is kind of disappointing as an Exhibit fan. Avenged Sevenfold, thank God, still makes good music. Disturbed makes some good music as well. Then when you really think about it, there's not really a lot of good artists left because all of them are either retired or bought out by the mainstream media or are also fucking idiots. Dive bomb right to second and right to the lead. So you just blow by those two cars. C. Cock is in second. No, I don't want to see your cock, sir. Please, keep it in your pants. Still, and when I say, artists have been bought out by the mainstream media, I mean, Chingy, he made a lot of good songs in the early to mid 2000s and a couple really good songs and kind of after he was really, really big and they played him a lot on the radio. Like, his album Jackpot was pretty good. I have a couple of songs from there on my PS3, a few of which I can't play because I'll get this video blocked. I don't have any songs from his album Powerballin', like I do from Need for Speed Underground 2, and both versions of Baller Baby. Pulling Me Back is another good one. That was on Hoodstar. And the PS3 just froze on me. That's nice. They must have heard me talking about Chingy. It's like, Chingy? I must die like his rap career. Now I haven't really gotten a chance to listen to much Chingy lately because I might just be looking straight for nostalgia. Fuck. Well, folks, first rise we ended the last race, so I'm kind of apologize for this brief delay. Hopefully this won't be too brief or too long. Okay. I haven't had a console freeze on me a lot, and I think the only other time on this channel's history where I've had a console freeze on me. So I believe back on NASCAR 15 when I did the All-Star race, that glitched out on me. End of that race, as soon as I crossed the line, I kind of glitched out. I guess we might be doing Willow Springs again. So I guess to kind of make up for this, I'm going to do some of the Goodwood challenges. So, guess we gotta jump right into race 2 again. Figure out where we're at. If we're halfway through getting our stars, or so I think there's a. If I just win this next race and get at least 1 star in the next race, which shouldn't be too hard, I could be getting another gift car. And even then, even after I reset, it's still a Audi, Evo, Subaru, and Nissan Orgy. All right, attempt 2 here at Willow Springs. I've said this a lot. I think I said this once in my previous Let's Play of Gran Turismo. What I noticed is Chevy didn't put the PDI didn't put the Cobalt SS in, which I thought was really weird. There's like 18 different variations of the Corvette and Camaro in. And Christ, they put the SSR in from 03, aka GM's failed attempt to resuscitate the El Camino. They didn't even put the Cobalt SS in. I don't know why, because around this time they put it in a lot of other race games. They put it in Need for Speed Shift. I think they put it in Shift 2 as well. They put in the SS model for that game. I mean, Forza 4 had the supercharged version. I honestly don't get it. It was like GM licensing rights or something. On why they couldn't put the Cobalt SS in, either turbocharged or supercharged. I mean, they didn't even make it DLC from what I remember, which I think is really, really stupid, because the Cobalt around the time it was still running for about 5 years or so. Between 2005 and 2010, and honestly, I kind of see why they didn't really put it in Gran Turismo 4 or Prologue. I mean, I don't really kind of see why they couldn't really get the rights to it in 4. But honestly, I don't even know why they didn't put it in Prologue. They didn't put it in the full version of 5, or they didn't even put it in this game. And instead, PDI feels it's the urge to give manufacturers like 10 or 20 different versions of the same car. I mean, if you look at the Nissan, there's like 22 different versions of the Skyline, including the new GTRs. But even though they aren't part of the Skyline family, they shit. What was I gonna go with this? I mean, they could have put like Cavalier Z24 in. I mean, or released as DLC for 5 and 6, which they didn't. And going back to what I was saying earlier, how PDI put like 20 different versions of the same car in this game. Like they put in, for I remember, like 20 different versions of the Evo and about 5 different versions of the Eclipse, and especially about 10 different versions of the GTO or 3000 GT, which is really, really fucking stupid in my opinion. As last lap's begun, DJ Fellas, come on. And we are well out in front of this field. The 9-car sprint. Oh, we're off into the dirt. Right into the front of the field. That actually helped us pull away, believe it or not. Look at that. Second place is just barely finishing. I want to see the margin victory here. 12.6 seconds just from that drift alone. Well, damn. So, race 2 done. Now it's on to race 3. All right, just reading through some tweets. Apparently on Instagram, apparently the Scoop reported Lord said all whites are responsible for horrific color treatment. Which I think is absolute bullshit. Again, we get about 13,000 credits for winning in the race. Let's go. Rise Against's new album with their song The Violence is actually playing right now, which I actually got a chance to listen to the entire album earlier this week, and oh my freaking god. Rise Against, where were you in 2012 when we needed you? Holy crap, you guys made probably one of the most kick-ass rock albums in recent memory. And when I say this, I mean it's more kick-ass than 2015's Sound of Silence by Disturbed, Vengeful One by Disturbed. It's even more kick-ass than Hail to the King by Avenged Sevenfold, which in a way was kind of their healing album for after losing to Rev and Nightmare. In a weird way, I honestly feel like Hail to the King, not the song, the album, well, technically the song, was kind of a way to complete the healing process after losing to Rev before Nightmare. Whoa, holy Jesus. Weird musical trivia fact that probably none of you care about. Is in fact the writing, originally the song So Far Away was going to be about Sinister Gates' grandmother, because his grandmother passed away. And I read this somewhere on an Avenged Sevenfold forum, and an article about the song. From what I heard, don't quote me completely, then obviously the Rev died in 2009. Who, by the way, if you don't know who Avenged Sevenfold is, you seriously are missing out. These guys are freaking amazing. And when I say amazing, I mean, oh my god. And then hearing it, and just hearing Matt Shadows sing in that song. Because think about it, around the time Nightmare, the album, was being made, just the way they lost one of their own. Somebody who was actually a really big part of the band. He was the, if you don't know, Avenged Son, the Rev was basically the nickname for Jimmy Sullivan, who, by the way, was an amazing drummer when he was in Avenged Sevenfold. He gave us many, many of my personal favorites. Chapter 4 was another. Blinded in Chains, which is the first song I heard by them. That one had probably one of the Rev's best solos in Avenged Sevenfold history. Critical Acclaim's another good one. Little Piece of Heaven. I don't really count Little Piece of Heaven, even though it was mostly just Matt Shadows singing and like some kind of orchestral background. For some weird ass reason. Yeah. Kind of losing track there. Anyways, I was talking about the song So Far Away, and think about it. They lost one of their own before they made that song. It just seemed like Matt Shadows just put probably his best singing voice in the song. In fact, I think the entire band actually just played their balls out and played their hearts out for basically one of their own. I don't think I recall much news drama around the Rev and him passing away, which I'm gonna actually look up Rev news stories. In fact, if you remember back to my health project earlier this year, the song "So Far Away," I was actually going to kind of put a list of people I know that were affected by ODing and alcohol addiction. I actually considered putting Jimmy Sullivan in the list in the description, but I kind of ruled against it. Of course, all the music. Of course, all the music networks covered it, which is kind of sad back then. And compared to nowadays, where every news network is reporting on, David on Prince, David Bowie, Alan Jackson dying, and yet there's barely any coverage for the Rev when he died in '09, except for this article I'm currently reading on the Rolling Stones. Which, if you really think about it, just when you really look back, we need more musicians like the Rev. We need more people that were willing to have a good time with other people and not smoke, drink, drunk drive, or fuck like 5 different guys. I'm looking at you, Kim Kardashian, or or try to street race and get caught in Orange County and not get deported to Canada, which I think is a really fucked up part of our judicial system nowadays. He was just the guy that most kids should have looked up to, or that should look up to nowadays. So, gift car. Oh yeah, baby. Let's go. Got a freaking Dodge Challenger up in here. Yeah. We're gonna paint it black. We're gonna paint it black like Vin Diesel's Charger from Fast and Furious. Not now. Tune in next time on Gran Turismo 6, where we are running the electric circuits. Yes. Electric cars in a racing game. Ah. Huh. Anyways, if you guys like this video, make sure to click the like button, drop some comments, click that subscribe button, follow me on social media. You know the drill. Hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your summer. And remember, tomorrow it's back to 9 months of stressing ourselves out.